What's up, guys? So today I want to talk about ways to improve your guard retention, right? And so what guard retention is essentially the position between where I have someone either inside my closed guard or in front of my legs, and they are trying to get around my legs, but they have not maintained the side control yet or a passing position, right? So there is some freedom and there is space. Really, guard retention is one of the hardest things I think to get good at as a jiu-jitsu student, and it's actually a very hard thing I think to teach being an instructor. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys some kind of solo movements and things that you can do, and then we'll show the application of how you can use them. The first thing, it's going to look really silly, but it's called a leg scissor, okay? And so a leg scissor essentially is the idea of where I'm learning how to lift my hips and scissor or switch my legs. And so an easy solo drill for this is if you can lay on your back, put your hands on the ground, you're just gonna pull your hips up, right? So you kind of get this rocking motion, and then what you'll wanna do is you'll want to scissor your legs. Okay, so now even when I do the helicopter, my hips come off the ground and my hips scissor. So you can see how I'm controlling it every time. I'm not doing this, right? This is no benefit. The goal is that you're wanting to lift your hips off the ground as you're able to change your legs and control the descent. So you're not just wanting to flop and flop, right? You're controlling the helicopter. Now, where is this important? If I can use Mo right here for an example, let's look at it actually from this angle, is if he starts to kind of come around the side here and I have frames. Well, right here, if I can take my leg and I can throw it up over, well, now I have a frame inside. And so now if Mo tries to put pressure on me, I can use my legs and we can start to recover. So you can use this leg frame, if he throws my legs out the way, to come over and look at my legs. I'm lifting my hips up. I throw my scissor leg over. Now I can push and we can reset. Right? So that is one application, is the leg frame, okay? The other one is a heist, okay? What a heist is where if I'm sitting in my base or combat base, whatever you want to call it, is where you're here and I'm just going to heist up to a knee. That is a heist, right? So what you're doing is when you're sitting up, you're making sure your knee and hip are aligned, so you're not inside like this, they're aligned, and your foot has a little bit of pressure. Your leg's not underneath of you right here. The reason being is if Mo stays right here in front of me, if I heist too shallow, he pushes me over, I fall back, right? If I heist and my foot's too close and he pushes me forward, I fall back. But when I heist and my knee and everything is in line, he pushes forward, it's much harder to do, right? Because I have everything structurally sound. So when you're doing this drill, you don't want to do it just like, no, you want to make sure everything is checked. My leg is sliding and I'm in my good position. My knee is slightly extended. I'm in my hip position and we're here. Where this is applicable is if Mo is on her knees or playing some open guard and he runs around to my back. If I let him get too close, I'm obviously in trouble. So where the heist comes into play is when he starts to go to my back, even if I frame right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now heist. Whenever I heist, go to my back. My back is too far away and then I can reset, right? So come back this direction right here, please. So as we're here, as he starts to take my back right now, keep going a little bit more, right here. If I try to turn and face Mo on my butt, just keep running to my back. I'm gonna lose that battle. He's gonna win all day. So whenever I heist, it moves my back further away from him. That's why it's successful. So as he runs to my back, see how he cannot get to my, can you get to my back right now? It's too far away, right? Now you have options out of here. I could actually stand and run and we now are standing, or I could choose to reset my guard. And now if he throws my legs out the way, holy crap, we high leg over, right? So that's a very easy example of how two things are done very simply. The last one is going to sound really weird, but is a pendulum, okay? What a pendulum is where I'm able to use the momentum of my body weight to rock up. So what I do is I turn out my side like I'm shrimping. My top leg and top arm are going to be working in unison. Basically, they're going to rock, and I'm going to use them, and I'm going to sit up to my hand and twist. Now, sometimes you can't only sit up to your elbow. The problem when I sit to my elbow is I'm actually generating some power by pushing off my elbow. I don't want that. I can't rely on that. That's not very effective. I'm a small guy. So instead, I really want to rely on using my leg, keeping my abs tight, and throwing as much of my body like a whip. And when I sit up, watch my hand. It's going to post and my shoulders are going to twist toward the camera. Here. So I'm facing this direction. If I sit up like this is weak. If Mo comes back in front of me, and pause right there so I don't kick you in the face on accident, is if I sit up like this and he pushes me over, I'm going to fall back every time. If I sit up like this and he pushes me over, I have base, right? So you see how I'm more structurally sound because I'm literally in a base. And then if I whip up, he comes forward, tries to push me and can't. And now if he tries to run to my back, I heist. Now we reset. Now he throws my legs out the way. We high leg. Now we're good to go. So you guys see how all of these three drills of leg scissoring, heisting, and pendulum are all like a key for retaining guard if you want to get good at it. In my opinion, these are some very important drills. Really where I use the pendulum a lot, just to show that kind of application one more time, is if Mo is on his knees, for example, and he does get kind of pushed around and I missed my heist position, so run around to the back right here. And when I start to get down, if I can get my hand on the inside of his neck like a collar tie or a shoulder, I'm gonna use my leg and my arm to rock myself up. See, that's pretty annoying, right? Mm-hmm. But look right here. If I try to turn and face Mo right now, he's gonna run my back. Nope. So go back for me. So instead, what do I do? What's the answer? Nice. Look, we're here. Now my back is much further, right? So even if I was here and we're playing butterfly guard or whatever, and he starts to run around, and I start to get pushed down, even if he's putting his weight on me, as long as my frame is good. Is your weight on me? Yeah. Like, do you feel like your weight's on me? Mm-hmm. That's pretty tough, right? Now he runs to my back right now, and I heist. Now we can reset and keep playing, or I can leg scissor and keep going. So these are just three solo drills. There are other ones. We could do shoulder rolls. We could do inverted spins. They're all different applications. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know. Subscribe to the channel. Good to go?
Good to go.
All right, see you guys next time.